What's up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out, bro. Before we get going on our video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, share the video, turn on your notifications, and don't forget that we live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. And you can also catch us live every Sunday morning with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network, Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. And please join the channel as a member. Drop super chats and super thanks when you come by the channel to support the channel. More support we have, the more time we get to spend making content for y'all. And, you know, TKO debate series, man. If you want to debate, if you want some smoke, knockoutboxing86 at yahoo.com is the email address. But let's get to it, bro, and let's get it cracking. And today, Jermell Charlo is a dog, not a duck. Canelo Alvarez is a duck, not a dog. Let's talk about it. Look, bro, Tszyu and David Benavidez have every right to be upset. They both have earned their shots. David Benavidez has earned his shot at Canelo Alvarez. Tszyu has earned his shot at Jermell Charlo. But in these scenarios, Jermell Charlo is a dog for fighting Canelo Alvarez instead of fighting Tszyu. Canelo Alvarez is a duck for fighting Jermell Charlo instead of David Benavidez, bro. It's a very clear and very simple concept. Number one, Canelo Alvarez and David Benavidez is just as big, if not a bigger fight than Canelo Alvarez versus Jermell Charlo. David Benavidez is a fight that was called for. David Benavidez has put in work at 168. David Benavidez did a pay-per-view with Caleb Plant. Jermell Charlo was on pay-per-view with his brother. Caleb Plant and David Benavidez's pay-per-view sold more than Jermell Charlo's pay-per-view with his brother Jamal. This ain't my opinions. These are just facts. So Canelo and Benavidez is a bigger fight from a money perspective. And is him fighting someone that is a 168-pound fighter. But instead of doing that, he chose to fight a smaller fight that fans were not asking for against a fighter 2 weight classes below him. That's the duck. So Tszyu and David Benavidez fans and then the fighters themselves and their teams, they deserve to be upset. They do. But only one fan base has a legitimate claim to a fighter being a duck, and that is David Benavidez fans talking about Canelo fans, because he's now turned down 2 offers. 2 offers, $50 million apiece with back-end pay-per-view money to fight David Benavidez. So Canelo is a duck in this situation, bro. Pulling up a fighter, and then when you think of what he did to not fight, it ain't like Jermell Charlo turned down a bunch of fights to fight Canelo. We're going to get to Jermell in a minute. But Canelo Alvarez turned down a legit shot to get back against Dimitri Bivol by trying to negotiate some bullshit-ass deal where he got everything the same that he got in the first fight, so he didn't want to fight Dimitri Bivol. He tried to pull Badu Jack all the way down to 180 for his cruiserweight title. That shit didn't work. And he tried to fight Jermell Charlo, who was coming off a 2-year layoff and had personal issues, and they never fought at 168. And now he's fighting Jermell Charlo's twin brother, who's coming up 2 weight classes to fight him. He tried to make all 4 of those fights before willing to fight David Benavidez. He was willing to fight. He was willing to try to fight Bivol. He was willing to try to fight Badu Jack at a catch weight. He was willing to try to fight Jermell Charlo, and he finally landed on Jermell Charlo. Never wanted to even look at David Benavidez, bro. That is ducking at its finest. He willing to go through all that shit, do all that shit, just to not fight Benavidez. For Jermell Charlo, his options, Tszyu is a mandatory defense or Canelo Alvarez at 168 pounds. There is no world that we live in. There is nothing that you can make sense of Jermell Charlo, and that's why you see the title. Jermell is a dog, not a duck. Canelo is a duck, not a dog. Because Canelo, all those things I mentioned, trying to do Dimitri Bivol with the exact same deal. Trying to bring Badu Jack down to 180 and put a rehydration clause on him for a cruiserweight title, where the limit is 200 pounds. Trying to fight Jermell Charlo 2 years out the ring, bringing him up to a weight class he never ever fought at before. Fighting Jermell Charlo and then finally landing on Jermell Charlo, pulling him up 2 weight classes coming off of a hand injury. These are the moves of an opportunist and a duck, bro. He is looking for every advantage possible. And he doesn't want to fight David Benavidez because he doesn't feel like he has any advantages. David Benavidez is active. David Benavidez is big. He's a true 168-pounder. He has great conditioning. He has all of these things that Canelo like, nah, I'm straight, I'm good. So he did all this other shit and then finally landed on Jermell first. So he's the duck. Because when you're Canelo Alvarez and you can fight anybody you want, and you got a $50 million on the table to fight David Benavidez, and you do some other shit, bro, and you try 4 times to do some other shit, you ducked him. Now, Jermell Charlo, bro, how he's a dog and not a duck for fighting Canelo instead of Tszyu. Number 1, Tszyu is a mandatory defense. Number 2, you do not duck. We not doing it. You don't duck mandatories when you fighting champions, bro. I'm sorry. Especially when you go, hey, I could defend my undisputed title against Tszyu at 154 pounds. But instead of doing that, I'm moving up 2 weight classes to fight the undisputed champion in that weight class for the most money that I can ever make. So he's not fighting Tszyu. His fight with Canelo will be bigger than his fight against Tszyu. He will get more money, and Canelo Alvarez is a better fighter. More accomplished, more decorated fighter than Tszyu. And he's moving up to do it. He's not pulling Devin Haney up to fight Devin Haney the way Canelo is pulling Jermell Charlo up to fight Jermell Charlo. Jermell is going up in weight 14 pounds to fight the undisputed champion in a weight class instead of fighting his mandatory. That ain't no duck, bro. Sorry. Sorry, Tszyu. Sorry, Australia. That ain't no duck, bro. That's not a duck. Hell, I would hope that Tszyu is smart enough to where if he had an opportunity like that, he would take it too. Instead of fighting Jermell Charlo, and he wouldn't be a duck. If Tszyu could have got the Canelo Alvarez fight, and Tszyu took the Canelo Alvarez fight instead of fighting Jermell Charlo, anybody calling him a duck would be stupid. It would be idiotic to call that man a duck. Just like it's idiotic for anyone to say that Jermell Charlo is ducking Tszyu, a mandatory challenger at 154, by moving up to 168 to fight the undisputed champion in Canelo Alvarez. That's stupid. That don't make any sense. So again, bro, Jermell Charlo is a dog. He ain't no duck. Canelo Alvarez is a duck. He ain't no dog. Y'all tell me what y'all think, man. Let me know in the comment section. Enjoy the rest of your day, man. Don't forget I'm live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night. See y'all soon. Peace out.